Well, hi there, it's Brooke, and I got an old-fashioned little haul for you. I am sitting in my living room downstairs, which is a little different because my mom came to stay with us for a few days so Nick and I could go on a little anniversary trip. And so we just decided to go to the cities, which for us that means St. Paul, Minneapolis, and Minnesota. It's about 4 hours from where we live. We just want to do a little overnight stay. Like I said in my vlog, our anniversary was, when you'll be watching this, it'll be like 2 weeks ago. Right now it's a Thursday. We just got back yesterday. We just went for a Tuesday, Wednesday, so like a week after our anniversary. You'll see this on Sunday, the day I'm filming this. You hopefully get another taste of tiered trays. So hopefully you enjoyed that and got some good ideas. What we just decided to do is go to the cities, spend one night, and just have a little time to ourselves. So I'm gonna share with you the things that we got. What we really wanted to do was go to Ikea, which is by Bloomington, or in Bloomington, where the Mall of America is, if you've heard of the Mall of America. We had no desire to go to the Mall of America because, yeah, it's huge, but we do love Ikea and we wanted to eat there, so we got there around lunchtime and had some Swedish meatballs, and then we're all powered up on our Swedish meatballs and lingonberry juice and decided to go shopping around Ikea. Nick likes Ikea too. You know, it's just fun to look around and get ideas at all their stuff and then just pick up a few things. And then that night we went and stayed at our hotel. We stayed at the Drury Plaza Hotel. It's D-R-U-R-Y, and it's in downtown St. Paul. If you can ever stay at one of those hotels, it was excellent. They're all suites, so we got a 1 king bed room suite, so it did have a sleeper sofa, so if we did have the boys with us, that would have worked fine, but they were home with mom and the pups, my mom, grandma, and the pups. So at 5:30 they have what is called a kickback with a bunch of appetizers, so they had like chips and cheese and hot dogs, and it looked like barbecue and vegetables, and then they have a big free, and that's free, and then they have a free hot breakfast in the morning. So like literally you could almost eat 2 meals there a day for free for the price of your hotel room and just have to pay for lunch, you know. And I'm like, with kids, and they had a pool and a hot tub, nothing spectacular, but with like kids, that would have been excellent. You know, you wouldn't have to worry about, I mean, granted, it's just hot dogs and chip and cheese, but for kids, that would have been ideal. But Nick and I had other plans. When we go to someplace new, we usually like to find a triple D place, the Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri. So we found a place called The Nook, and it's just a little burger place that he went to that has the Juicy Lucy, and then it has a bowling alley in the bottom. So that was kind of the draw to it also. So we went down and bowled a game, and I bowled like the worst game of my life. I think it was like 53. Usually I can break 100. You know, I'm not like a turkey kind of bowler, but I'm not awful. But I was throwing gutter balls left and right. I think the lane was a little sloped, you know, it was an older building, but it was super fun. They had some cool stuff. They had a bunch of dollar bills everywhere that people had signed and wrote on. And then after that, we kind of just hung out. And then right next door, they had a little called the Cold Front, the little ice cream shop, and it had coffee and then like Italian soda like drink things. So we got a couple Sundays there and they were super delicious. And of course we went back to the hotel room and crashed, and then the next morning we got up and we were trying to figure out kind of what we wanted to do. We knew we wanted to go to Trader Joe's. That was my other like request when we went to the cities, was I want to go to Ikea and I really like to go to a Trader Joe's because like that's the closest one to us, really, is the one in the cities. And the next one we'd have to drive all the way to Nebraska, and that's like double the time. And what we kind of wanted to spend the day there, so we were just looking around and we found the Como Park Zoo and Conservatory, which was free. You know, they just asked for like a Goodwill donation, which you make a reservation online, and then I just donated online too while I was at it because it was just easier, and we never have cash on us because we forgot to bring it, so you know. And so we went to the zoo, walked around there for a few hours, and they had giraffes and zebras and gorillas and monkeys. It was just a cute little zoo. They had a whole like little kiddie kind of carnival rides, but they're permanent rides for like 6 to 12-year-olds. And so of course you have to pay for those, I'm sure. But that would have been perfect for like that 6 to 12 age group to go and do that. They had tons of rides, nothing too scary, but you know, if you have a 10 or 11 or 12-year-old, little scary enough, you know. I just thought that was super cool. I was like, the boys would have really liked that when they were younger. Now, it wouldn't have been as fun. But of course when they were younger. So then, and then they had this beautiful greenhouse, so we went around and looked at flowers. And it was really cool to see flowers in there that like we grow in my flower pots and different things like that. And then we made our way to Trader Joe's. We ate lunch at I think it's a little chain called the Rusty Taco. Had some tacos. We got corn tortillas, and if you've watched any of my cooking things, you know we're not a huge fan of corn tortillas, but as far as corn tortillas go, those were the best corn tortillas that I've ever had. And it was really good, and the churro was super delicious. And then we walked right across the street, parking lot basically, to Trader Joe's. And this was the first time at Trader Joe's, and we just shopped and had all sorts of fun. So I'm gonna show you my Ikea items and then my Trader Joe items. And then after Trader Joe's, we just headed home and picked up a Slurpee at a gas station on the way and got some gas. So after the haul, I'm gonna put the few pictures in that I have from the trip of us and stuff. So if you want to stick around after the haul and see that, go for it. Otherwise, thanks for stopping. So let's get to the haul. Okay, after the longest intro ever, let's get to the Ikea. I'll just kind of go order of what we picked up. So the first thing I grabbed when we walked down to the like bottom part was the boot trays. They're the bag muck. And I'm not gonna, that's the last thing I'm gonna pronounce. Trays, ours are getting pretty gross, and Nick's like, well, why don't you just clean them and scrub them? I'm like, yeah, I have, like multiple times. So I just grabbed a few of these. These are about $6 a piece. So we grabbed those. And then as we were going around, the main thing I wanted to look at was their pillow covers. So I was kind of checking all those out as we were going through the showroom. We just kind of walked around through the bottom and looked at everything. And then I spotted these cute little bowls. They have just a nice like minty sagey green, a nice like dotted kind of creamy white, and then like that nice like mauvey pinky color. And I thought these would just be perfect, of course, for tiered trays. They're a nice little size. I mean, you could use them to serve, but I was kind of like, well, I wish I had like, you know, it was like a 3-pack of one color or like a 2-pack. So I just decided to grab 2. So then I have, if I want to use only green, I can, or if I want to mix and match, I sure can. But then I have that option. So I did grab 6 of them, have 2 of each color. And so these are super fun. They did have other stuff in like this color, you know, for the kitchen and stuff. They have some nice dishes there, I thought. Like if I were to buy dishes again, I think I might get some from there. They just seem to be, and they don't always come with coffee cups, which I don't need coffee cups. We just kind of have our own ones we like to use. And so I always look for packs of dishes that are just like dinner plates, salad plates, and bowls. So once ours kind of maybe get a little more crappy down the road, or once the kids are out of the house and we want to get new dishes, we might go there and check that out. And so the next thing I found were finally my pillowcases. And so I just looked through them, and I didn't want to spend a lot for a pillow cover, and they were all 20 by 20 or 26 by 26. And so I decided to pick up this green, like buckle fuzzy one. Oh, it's so soft, so nice. They had tons of velvet ones, but I do have a fair amount of velvet ones from Amazon. So I decided to get this one. And I just thought it was that nice green color for like Christmas and winter time. You could use it in the summer too, I think, but I was thinking more like winter and Christmas time for this one. And then the next one I grabbed are these kind of beige colored ones, and I did get 2 of these because I think I'm going to use them on my pillows for the couch upstairs, because those burlappy kind of ones that I have are getting kind of fuzzy and worn out real quick just because I'm using that. So I thought this would just be a fun alternative, and they're pretty soft. They're not like super soft or anything. I already have pillow inserts, so I didn't pick up any of Ikea's pillow inserts, but I've heard really good things about those. And then the other kind of pillow cover I was really looking for was a red stripe pillow cover, because I saw that red stripe pillow at Target and it was $16. And I was like, I don't want another pillow to store. So I was like, ooh, we're going to Ikea. Maybe I can find a pillow cover. And I didn't find this one until we were like towards the checkout. And it's not very soft or anything. It's just kind of a rough material. And I was hoping for maybe like a little wider stripes, you know, because that's how the one at Target was. But I think this will work perfect. I think this will be good for Easter, not Easter, Christmas, even Valentine's. But I wanted to use it for my patriotic decor. So I just picked up one of those. I didn't think I needed multiples because I do have like navy blue pillows and stuff and things like that. So I did just grab one. So I'm happy to have this. Kind of told myself that I don't always need to have like 2s of everything. So I just did grab one. So that'll work out. So I was super happy to find something like this. They had one in like a green stripe with the whiters, and I'm like, why don't you have a red? So I found it like towards at the end by the checkouts with like kind of like summery stuff. And then the next thing after the pillow covers we saw was this super cool rainbow doormat. It's really big, and my mom has like a round kind of half circle in front of her front door, and so I knew this would be absolutely perfect for her. It's gonna fit there so nice, and we wanted to get her a thank you gift, so we thought that would be really fun. So we did pick that up for her. That's for my mom. It's gonna go back home with her today. They have like a little food store down at the bottom, and I wanted to get the lingonberry sauce that we had with our meatballs because I thought that would be fun to have at Thanksgiving this year. And it's just a spread. So we got the lingonberry fruit spread. It's good until next year, June 2023. So I'm gonna save this for Thanksgiving so we can eat with our turkeys because it kind of reminds me of cranberry sauce, but like just lighter, not so like punchy, and it was just delicious. So I'm happy to have this. And then we wanted to get some fun stuff for the boys. So we picked up some candy. This is the candy Nick picked out. It's almond and caramel on a sweet chewy base covered in milk chocolate, which is like an almond Snickers, I would say. So we've ate most of these, but the ones we picked up for the boys, we just picked them out some fun gummy ones. So we got heart-shaped gummies in strawberry, blackcurrant, and raspberry blueberry flavors, and they're just cute little gummy hearts. And then we picked up some mousse-shaped gummy with cola flavor, and so they're in here. And the mousse head looks like something else, like completely like something else. I'll leave that to your imagination, but we thought that was kind of funny. And then we also picked up some more Viking ship-shaped sour gummy with cola flavor, so it's like a sour cola. And then I thought these would be fun. They're strawberry and vanilla flavored foam candy, but they kind of look like a cookie, but they're like squishy, and they look like little ice cream cones. There's my big bag. We had to buy a paper bag, but it was like 30 cents, so you know. Have to remember that for next time to bring our own bag. So that is everything from Ikea. So the next up is Trader Joe's. Okay, so Trader Joe's, we just wandered around, and Nick was kind of like, oh, okay, looking at stuff, and then he really got into it and was filling up the cart. So we got 2 full bags worth here. And I'm going to show you what we got. We have dug into a few things, and then this is in no particular order. So Nick wanted to try the Trader Joe's coffee cups, the Keurigs. This is just their medium roast. I thought the pictures on it were pretty cool. We wanted to get something for the boys, and they've been hollering for ramen. So we saw these. They had the Trader Joe's miso ramen soup, so we got 2 of those. The spicy miso. Lincoln did eat one of these, and he said it was meh. So I don't know what that means. Compared to what? I don't know. And then we also just got the chicken flavor one. So we thought that'd be a fun little treat for them, and they've been asking for that. And then I grabbed some dark chocolate toasted pistachio or roasted pistachio toffee. I just thought this looked super good. I did see those dark chocolate peanut butter cups, and I think people have said those are really good, but I just decided to get this. I wasn't feeling peanut buttery. Nick wanted to try some of their different salsas, so we got a cowboy caviar, which is corn, black bean, and pepper salsa. I love all the like pictures on everything. It's so fun. And then he also just got a regular Trader Joe's chunky salsa. He's like, what if I really like these? And then I go, well, then we'll just have to go back to Trader Joe's. Granted, it's like a 4-hour drive, so probably won't happen. And then I thought it'd be fun to pick up one of their tomato soups or whatever. We're gonna be home a lot. I love a tomato soup and a grilled cheese, so I thought it'd be fun to grab that. I wanted some of their spaghetti sauces, so I did grab some of their noodle sauces. So I got the Alfredo pasta sauce, the Trader Joe's. If you've had any of this stuff, please let me know down below what you thought of it. I also got the Bolognese style tomato and beef pasta sauce, and this one had, was it this one that had a kind of a recipe? One of them had like a recipe on it. Maybe that was this one. The spicy chunky tomato and pepper sauce. Yeah, this had a recipe for shakshuka recipe. And you use this and eggs, and you like make it on the stovetop. So I was gonna ask the boys if they wanted to try that, and it said eat it with some crusty bread. So we can see if the boys and Nick want to try that recipe. Oh, and then Nick must also, I didn't see this one, he picked it up, fire roasted tomato salsa also. So he picked up 3 salsas. He was getting into it, he said. The things that we ate on the drive home, we tried some soft and juicy mango. This is delicious. Like, it's dried mango strips. It's so soft. Just a little bit of sugar. These are excellent. I would probably pick these up every time if we had a Trader Joe's nearby. And then Nick also picked up the Everything But the Bagel Nut Duo with almonds and cashews. These are pretty good. You know, they have that everything bagel kind of flavor, but they're pretty good. So those will be a nice snack. I picked up some coconut strips because I want to make the cocoa nuts trail mix that you can get at Target. And I've never seen coconut like this, and I've been looking for it, so I decided to pick some of that up. Nick wanted to grab some granola anyways, and then I saw this. I was like, why don't we try some of this? So he picked up the pecan praline granola so we can make some parfaits, and then he also grabbed the almond butter granola. So we have two kinds of granolas. He was really into the pecan pralines. He wanted to get like a whole container of them, so we negotiated or compromised and just got this because I was like, I don't know how many of those pecan pralines we're gonna want to eat, like just a whole gig container. And then we also just picked up the boys some beef sticks. It's the Chomps grass-fed and finished beef. Used all the stick without the ick. 0 sugar. So they got these, and then the ramen, and then the candy. And then, of course, Nick found the dog food, and the dog treats. So he grabbed some peanut butter flavor retriever stick. They've already crunched into these and really liked them. He also opened up Better Than the Leftovers, assorted flavored dog treats. So it's a collection of soft baked dog treats inspired by your dinner table. Roast beef, gravy, cheese, sweet potato, and apple pie assorted flavors. So he thought that these were just super fun, and they're kind of soft, so the pups like those. And then the last one, we got the Chew Cootery, and we got 2 of these, one for our pups and then one for Buddy and Finley, my mom's pups. So we kind of got, you know, each of them a thank you gift. My mom opened hers, but it's cheddar cheese, salami, provolone cheese, and prosciutto flavors. And look, they're like, you know, the fun shapes that are like on the box, so that's cool. We haven't tried those yet, so I don't know how they'll like them, but of course, you know, Nick had to open 2 of them. Speaking of the puppies, do you hear them crying? What? I'm filming. Look, Mama's filming. Mama's filming. What do you need? See, look. Okay, calm down. So they're down here sniffing all the food. You want a treat? Come here. Come here. Come over here. Sit. Come here. I got treats. Sit. 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 Can you shake? Shake. 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 Okay. Oh, Rexy first. Be nice. Have manners. Okay. Now let's go upstairs. Go upstairs. Come on. Upstairs. Hey, upstairs. Coco. Upstairs. Now, upstairs. Rexy, up. So that was everything from Trader Joe's. You can tell the pups like their thing. Hopefully you could see them back there. Just shake it. I'm like, shake. They're like... goofballs. So that's everything from Trader Joe's. Well, there is my fun little haul and my anniversary trip story. I thought about vlogging. I just wanted to focus on Nick and the fun we were having, and we had so much fun. It was just such a good time. Nick can annoy the crap out of me, but man, do I love that guy. I just love him so much, and we had so much fun, and he was such a champ at driving in that big city because where I live, you know, it's like 20,000 people. So not hard to drive around, really. And he was just a champ on the freeways and the interstates, and then we would drive around town. We went through, like, you know, just kind of some of the like in-town routes because that was a lot nicer. We were a little more easier to feel that and drive that. So I hope you enjoyed my little haul. I'm gonna put my little pictures at the end, so if you'd like to see kind of some of the fun and how big goofballs we are, please stay for that. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Tell me in the comments what you think about Trader Joe's and Ikea, and remember to like, and I will see you in the next one.